you're a scientific atheist and your assault on religion is merely an emotional outrage comment, then you need this video. Or if you're not and you know someone, forward this video, because it really is about those people that just are unhappy with what they call religious people, but they don't really differentiate. They don't think critically. They don't nuance the debate. So this is a short video about what the philosopher goes through, and apparently the atheist doesn't, that teaches them tolerance and education within the religious structure. And this is that when you're a kid, everybody, Nietzsche and Rand said everyone's born an atheist. That makes sense. But as a young kid, you have a childlike faith. This comes from a confrontation with fate. It really just means things seem to happen for a reason. And you should believe that till you're about 9. So the fact that people on Love Island still believe that, I don't know. I don't know what that means. You're raising your kids wrong. But in your late teenage years, you become a cynic, you rebel. It's the beginning of atheism for philosophy type thinkers. And then when you go to school and you learn philosophy, you often become a scientific atheist. You might bypass this, but in general, you've got the Nietzsche Freud thing going, and you target a reevaluation of what it means to accept things without evidence. And so you move on. But as an older atheist, really old like me at 32, what you find is that you transition back. I call this the return to goals. And what that means is, as a philosopher, you return to that philosophy system, the same one that I'm saying scientific atheists miss, and the same thing that they should appreciate, instead of launching into their attack against simple common sense people who are asking these legitimate questions and they're not answering them very well. And they can't. There's no ability to do that. So are you trying to educate and help? Or are you just trying to prove you're right and look smart and be mad? Because being mad all the time doesn't help. It raises your blood pressure and really just kind of makes the quest for meaning even more difficult. The point is that the return to goals for academic philosophers is to understand that there's mysteries out there, to understand that that's the big part of philosophy, to understand that these right philosophical goals and questions need to be reevaluated. And they often have a lot of things in common with deeper, more philosophical religious thinkers like William James, and then you start to appreciate that whole system. But part of that is also a critique of this simple atheist structure, which just now to them sounds like a language game. So that's what you're dealing with. That's where you are. Send someone this video that needs it. Thanks for coming.